Hello, hello. Hi, Daisy Star Art, Miss Cambot, Blue Star. First of all, I thrifted this incredible vintage piece this weekend. So I'm very excited. Had to show y'all right away. Also, I made a crucial error last time, I'm realizing now. Lemon Fire Brigade 1 used their Radio Rebel points to get a goose cam, and I did not deliver. So we're doing that tonight. No one waste their points cashing that in tonight. We'll get Goose at some point. He's in the hallway, but it'll be a good night. Yeah, my ancient artifact from 2008. 15 years ago. Doesn't that make us all just depressed? Certainly does for me. All right, we have a Fortnite mystery to solve, I believe. I do declare. What are we doing? Okay. Investigating the scene of the crime. Yes, of course. Detective move number 1. Oh, this kind of reminds me of the Haunted Mansion movie that no one saw, including myself. And I love the Haunted Mansion. Alright, pieces of the crystal are dented like someone had to use a tool to be able to break it. Would any of the guests know about the properties of Fortnite? I think I remember this being a secret passage. Yeah, as if someone scuffed it with his foot. Okay, yeah. PJ Gamer, I love MySims too. I played MySims Kingdom on the DS too. And these were underappreciated in their time. I can't tell if this clock thinks it's 10:15 or 3:50. Neither can I. Oh, Goose is here now. There he is. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh. I didn't even have time. We're finding those footsteps, though. I found some female footprints. Why are we assuming that? It could be a drag queen. But I don't know who these are. I'll need to be able to find someone who knows fashionable shoes. They're spinning in circles, that's for sure. Okay. Do we keep following it? Oh, sure. I mean, PJ, you were more dedicated than most. I feel like no one played these games, unfortunately. Man, we're still following these. I just really wanted a sequel to this game. That's all I wanted. I don't remember what the cliffhanger was, but I do remember that they left the ending for a sequel to be had, and it didn't happen. No, I didn't watch House of Anubis. The secret is, I don't watch anything. I watch Chicken Girls. I watch YouTube shows for children. And then I don't have time to watch actual television anymore. Sussex must have stopped off at the toolbox. I wonder where he came from before that. I know, Blue Star. I know you know. But the world doesn't know just quite yet. Yeah, I heard that the second game was like in development, but yeah, these games didn't sell well enough, unfortunately. Footprints came from the swamp. I can't track prints underwater, but I bet the trail continues somewhere on the other side. My gosh, we have so many footprints. Yeah, I feel like I didn't get far in MySims Kingdom on the DS. I couldn't get into it. I think if I'd gotten on the Wii, it would have been a different story. Oh, here we go. Because yeah, that was always the thing. As a kid, I didn't understand that like when you buy a game on a different console, like a DS versus a Wii, you're basically buying an entirely different game. Because there is MySims Agents on the Nintendo DS too, and I'm pretty sure it's different. At least that's my understanding. Which yeah, just seems kind of silly because as a 10-year-old, I didn't understand that. I just bought whatever. Rawr, rawr. All right, let's manipulate this box. Yeah, I think these games were... I mean, the mainline MySims games, they weren't as good as Animal Crossing, and I feel like that was what it was kind of trying to compete with. You couldn't customize stuff as much as you probably should have been able to. I feel like if they had come out today, they would have been appreciated more. I don't know if there was really the same market for them. I mean, the MySims Agent was kind of like an offshoot, you know? This one's pretty different from all the other MySims games, which is probably why I played it. I feel like I played it because I saw my friend playing it. I think actually this was the level I saw, and it intrigued me, so I ended up playing the rest of it on my own. You think the name Sims was holding it back? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I guess you do go into it expecting it to be like a Sims game, and it's definitely not. I mean, I was never like a super big Sims girly, so I was all in for it. Like, I played the island game, the one where you're like stranded on a desert island. I played the DS version of that too, which I'm sure was like a watered down version of the original. I played a couple, I think, Sims games on my DS, and I've watched plenty of like Let's Players play Sims, but I've never done it myself. Because I'm not really like a life, I don't know, it doesn't really interest me that much. I feel like I kind of got what I wanted out of Animal Crossing, and that was like close enough for me.
Whoa.
I do love this dark academia vibe we've just wandered into. And the cobwebs covering this clock, I'd say this is the house that time forgot. I think that's a reference that I should know, but I don't know. Nailed it. Put that up there. There we go. I don't know what that does for me, but that feels like a thing I should do. Okay. We're here. Oh, let's put that. We can get back up here. So anyway, how are y'all doing? I went to Wisconsin this weekend. My friend, she's my friend from law school, so she lived in Baltimore with me. And she was like, I think you're gonna get a real culture shock being at... She took me to the Wisconsin State Fair, and I was like, Zoe, I know you realize you lived in Baltimore, like the 3 years that I known you, but I promise you that there are rednecks. There are county fairs in Maryland too. It's not... We're not an endangered species. But it was still fun. I ate lots of fried food. And there were a lot of, questionable t-shirt choices for sale and from the guests, you know. Lots of Let's Go Brandon shirts and whatnot, but you know, it's part of the culture. Hi, Madison. Oh, Blue Star, that must be where it is, because I tried to find a Chicken Girls community on like Reddit, and even the Chicken Girls wiki is not very filled out. Like a lot of the blog pages are blank. So I'm glad there's a fandom somewhere, because that show has millions of views and there's no one online talking about it. Oh, I fell off. I fell off. Hopefully that's not a metaphor for anything. But it was pretty neat. There was a lady there in a crown who was doing milking demonstrations. I guess she was like a pageant winner. Good for her. There were some animals like in cages, which I did not love. That was probably my least favorite part of it. But I rode a giant slide for $4 worth every penny. Oh, but I was gonna say, because I was talking about like the questionable shirts I saw. For sale, I saw a shirt that said "Drunk Wives Matter." Now, I don't know if that's a thing we should be parodying. But that was a shirt I saw for sale. Would you believe I didn't check to see how much that was? I didn't want to know. Yeah, I'm familiar with Liz Lass. I saw her MySims video. I love watching her stuff. I love when she uploads, like... I love watching her Stardew VODs. I don't really watch too many Twitch streamers, like, live. But she's very relaxing to watch. And she makes good stuff.
Ah. Oh, Jubilee.
I feel like she wasn't as hyped by this game, or, like, as amazed by it as I was, but that's okay. No! Maybe for that reason. Hi, Laffy Taffy! Alright. We're gonna do it this time. Can you imagine if I was doing this with, like, the nunchuck and motion controls, though? It would be infinitely worse. Okay. I need to be paying more attention. I'm not taking this seriously enough. The real gamers. Uh-oh, my mouse is going a little crazy. Whoop. Alright, Bella Hadid, let's go. Oh, I almost fell off right again. Whew. Okay. We made it up here, but to what end? But for why? Okay. I don't even know what I'm manipulating. Oh, these. Can I put these here? Oh, that'll just float like that? Really? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But okay, I'll go with that. Okay. We've got a platform floating right there, but that is good enough for me. Oh. Nope, that doesn't do anything for me. I didn't really think about how that would practically work, did I? Okay.
Ah.
Ah. But I don't really get how you make it float elsewhere. Or stack it in a way that's helpful. Oh, wait. You can go there, but that doesn't do anything. Like, you can't move these boxes. I don't know. Weird. Oh, I don't want to jump all the way down to the bottom because I feel like it can't be nothing up here. That can't be. Right? Oh, I'm scared. I don't want to have to jump all the way to the bottom. I got a treasure chest. That's kind of all I've gotten out of this situation. It is Tears of the Kingdom. It was ahead of its time. Except I can't, like, do the thing where you swim up through a platform, and that would be much more convenient. Am I missing something? I mean, they'll just have to battle it out. Zelda versus MySims, I guess. I don't know. You know, I haven't interrogated any of the suspects yet, and maybe methinks I will do that first. Yeah. This feels like this isn't for me at the moment. This isn't my thing. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Even though we discovered nothing in here, I think we're actually... Oh, I should check for footprints. I'll do that. I'll do that and then we'll move on. No? Okay, we seem to be good. Whoops. I'm just running with the screwdriver. Gonna impale someone as I run by. Okay. Let's interrogate her with this nail gun. Alright, please tell me about the crystal. Oh, it was so wonderful. Just gazing into it allowed one to see glimpses of the future. And you said it was made of pure Fortnite? Yes, it measured 97.9 gigosprats on the Spratler-Gibson purity scale. And can you think of why anyone would want to destroy it? Or how it would be destroyed? Steal it, yes. Destroy it? No. And I'm unsure what could damage such a strong crystal. Gordon might know more about the Fortnite. Interesting. Thank you, Zoe. Okay. I don't actually remember. I just remember that there was a secret passageway involved. I'm pretty sure that that crystal that's smashed in there is a fake. That's my guess. And someone has the real Fortnite, because it doesn't make sense to just smash it. Alright, so Madam Zoe, you live here. Oh, oops. You live here. Oh, only recently. We haven't actually read the will yet, but I assume the house will be left to me. You know what they say about people who assume. I see, and did you suspect the Fortnite crystal will be left to you as well? Sure, PJ Gamer, go ahead. The Fortnite crystal had the power to see into the future. As the family psychic, it's natural that it would be mine. I think I'm the family psychic. I can read tarot cards, so that's kind of the same thing. Well, I'm sorry about this whole disaster, Madam Zoe. I shouldn't say. I can... Some. I have a book that helps me understand tarot cards. So that counts, I think. But I predict you will solve this mystery. She is Long Island Medium. I was thinking about making a video about Long Island Medium, but I haven't gotten around to it thus far. But one day. She's a character and I appreciate it. May I check your shoes? What, I'm a suspect now? Just being thorough, Gordon. I suppose that's fair. Help yourself. Okay, first part is who done it, second part is but did they done it? Okay, okay. Interestingly, that didn't trigger any memories for me, so that's a fun hint. Alright, we're checking his shoes. Good news, Gordon. Looks like your shoes don't match the footprints I found. Thanks for your cooperation.
You itching?
Trevor, may I check your shoes? Whoa, did I step in something? Whoa. Nope, just checking your shoes. Fantastic. Looks like these aren't the shoes I'm looking for. Thanks, Trevor. I really like her outfit. Oh. Okay, well, you gonna talk to me or not? Alright, I need some help identifying male footprints. Please, darling, I don't concern myself with men's footwear. I hear ya. So you don't know whose shoes this print would match? Hi, splendid Mr. T. How are you doing? So you don't know whose shoes these prints would match? Okay, I just read that. No, darling, men's shoes are so droll. I can hardly tell them apart myself. I don't disagree. Anyways, I'm not done. I have a question about some women's shoes. Oh, you'd like my fashion expertise, eh? I don't think she'd say A. Certainly. I found some footprints in the crystal room that come from a women's shoe. Square heel, big arch, pointed toe. Sound familiar? Ugh, how garish. Those belong to Madame Zoe, no doubt. She has the foulest sense of fashion. She looks pretty fabulous to me, but maybe that's just my opinion. Does Zoe have a reason for her footprints being in the crystal room? I mean, I think so, yes. But also, I wasn't done talking. She keeps disappearing, which is very suspicious. Let me finish talking to you. What brings you to the reading tonight? Well, darling, I was Cyrus's personal fashion assistant. I can see that. And you figured it would be only natural. That I am in the will? Of course, darling. That makes sense, I think. Thanks, Mystical. Alright, there we go. Finally! Alright. I found your footprints at the crime scene. I was in there preparing for my reading when I found the shattered crystal. That's why my footprints are there. Okay. Thanks, Zoe. Zoe's footprints are all over the crystal room, and her alibi seems a little weak. Seems like she may be a suspect. Dun dun dun. Where's Violet, though? Where's my goth girlfriend? I don't don't see her anywhere. Did she go outside? Those goth girlfriends are always disappearing on me. She's not in here. You're in here though. Carl, may I check your shoes? Ooh, this is so awkward. What is? I've still never played Among Us. I mean, I feel like I get the gist, you know? If I lift my foot too far off the ground, it may fall off. Well, we can't have that, can we? I need to get Carl's footprint, but this kitchen floor is too clean. He isn't leaving any footprints. Could I get the floor dirty? Oh, are we gonna make his job harder? Yeah, she stepped outside to vape. Alright. Oh, Cyrus took such good care of it. It was always locked safely in that room. Did he ever let anyone in? I, as butler, was tasked with taking care of it. I would clean it and make sure it was safe. Do you know much about Fortnite? What could shatter the crystal like that? No, I don't know. If you want to know about Fortnite itself, you should probably go talk to Gordon. Thanks, Carl. Alright, I'm not done talking to you, though. Still not done. So what's the deal, Carl? Well, I've been a butler for 87 years. Of course, I was alive for most of that. So you knew Cyrus his whole life? I don't know if my employee came back as a zombie and was still working for me, I would think it was my time to go. I think that would be the time I would die. And I think that's only reasonable. Oh yeah, I watched plenty of other people play Among Us. I remember Dan was playing it before it went mainstream. I remember the moment I knew that game was like huge was when my sister was playing it on her phone, and my sister, like, I don't know if I've seen her play a video game since like we played video games together as a kid. And I was like, oh my gosh, Among Us has taken over the world if my sister's playing it. It was very precious to him, and now I let it get broken. I could die of shame. Again. I don't think she plays it anymore. Just taking a guess. Now don't worry, Carl. I'll get to the bottom of this. Yeah, that's right. Dan and I are not like other gamers. We're really cool and original. Meanwhile, I fully saw him playing Fortnite like a couple nights ago, so... Yeah, what's the truth? Alright, yeah. Violet's... Maybe she is outside. And I guess she must be.
Durable.
I know, it's so frustrating when people move. Alright, what do you know about Fortnite? I know a good deal about its properties. Was there specific information you wanted to know? I was looking for information on what could break a Fortnite crystal. That information is kept in the authoritative Fortnite reference book, Fame in Fortnite, a complete reference by Ninja himself. Do you have a copy on you? No, but Cyrus had a rare first edition copy of it in a cardboard box at the top of the library. Oh, that's what I was supposed to be doing. I see. Alright. Now I actually have a purpose to be up there. Let me see. But I think I should also try and pick this lock? No? Really? Nothing? Okay. Ugh, yeah, the Let's Play dress-up doll games are the best. I mean... I have a Flash, like, plugin, but it really doesn't work that well, and I feel like we lost so many good games to the death of Flash. You know, because if they weren't popular enough, people didn't preserve them. And I think it's wrong. First we lost... Well, we lost Flash first. First we lost Flash, and then we lost Yahoo Answers. Society truly has fallen. And I won't stand for it. I loved looking on Yahoo Answers. That was like before I had Reddit. Anytime I would have a really stupid question, someone on Yahoo Answers would have asked it before me. And most of the time, someone would have given a sassy non-response, but Still, it would let me know that I was not alone. Fucking Yahoo ruining society as well. Apparently, this guy I dated in high school, he was the cousin of the Yahoo CEO. I don't think she's the CEO anymore, but he didn't know that she was like a big deal until The Killers was their wedding band. You know, just singing Mr. Brightside live. Ah, I see what we're doing here. And I think she said that buying Tumblr was her biggest regret of her career, so, you know. We showed her. We showed those corporate executives. We wasted, what, like $1 billion? At least several million. Alright, according to this book, the only thing strong enough to damage the Fortnite crystal is a silver hammer. I never played Wizard 101 either. I watched Aziz's video on Wizard 101, so I feel like that's kind of the same as playing it, surely. Where might I find a silver hammer around this mansion? Oh, I definitely used to play the Build-A-Bear Flash games. I used to go to... I mean, my go-to websites was DisneyChannel.com, for sure. I feel like I do remember playing some of the Barbie games as well. And Webkins, but most of those have been... Most, if not all of those, were preserved because Webkins is like still a thing that exists. But I used to love playing that Sweet Life game, you know, where they have like really big bobbleheads and it's kind of like Pac-Man, but it's a Sweet Life Kids. Or I used to play the Cory in the House game. I was pretty good at the Cory in the House game. I don't really remember what the goal of that game was, but I remember being pretty good at it because I got on the leaderboard. That shows like the top, what, like 100,000? It actually isn't that impressive when you think about it. But I got on the leaderboard and that was a big deal for me. Do you know where I might find a hammer? A hammer? You should talk to the butler. He's the one that handles all the menial tasks around here. Thanks, Zoe. I'll talk to Carl. There was a BioShock flashlight? I definitely didn't play that. I mean, Charlotte apologists are always welcome here. Where do you keep the household tools? Tools? Hammers, sledges, and such? I'm looking for any item that could have been used to shatter the crystal. I keep all the tools in my toolbox, and I think I left my toolbox outside. Thanks, Carl. You've been very helpful. Well, I serve anyway. We need some new vibey, sort of like futuristic steampunk games to come out. I feel like it's been a minute. Like, I love the vibes of BioShock. I feel like that's such like a timeless genre. Alright. Toolbox. It's locked. Let's pick it. Let's do it to him. Oh, I'm immediately stuck. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Alright, I got it, I got it. Dun 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 dun. I need to analyze the hammer. Do we need to analyze it? Can't you, like, bite it or something, or is that gold? Roxy, can you analyze this hammer? I need to know if it's made of silver. Not the Dune video game where nothing happens. Yeah, you're not wrong. And we would have bought it too, especially if put Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya on the box art. Ugh, I love when my headphones are like, you're done. Did I just do it? Oh no, I did in fact not just do it. Well, this has to be... 2 has to go here. Okay. Oh, Goose, don't bork. Please, sir. Oh. Dang it. This is wrong, too. I'm gonna keep going. Okay. I feel like that has to go there. Alright. Okay. That's something. Did I just do it? It's a silver hammer. What's more, I found traces of some kind of crystal on it. Dun 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 dun. #1 victory royale. Just wiped out Tomato Town. Oh, I just mixed up the lyrics. I'm a fool. #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we're about to get down. Get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just whipped out Tomato Town. Man, that poor kid. It's hard to create the best thing you could ever create when you're 10 years old, you know? I mean, I can imagine. It didn't happen to me, but yeah, I'm sure. I should talk to Carl. Let's confront Carl, shall we? Still don't know where Violet is, though. She's still... I guess I just have to assume that she drowned in the swamp. I mean, I guess this is just what we expect of laborers in today's society. Just work until they're dead, and even after they're dead. I found a silver hammer in your toolbox. Oh yes, my trusty hammer. Is that what was used to smash the crystal? Yes, it was. The fact that it was in your toolbox leads me to believe that you're the one who used it. But I didn't. I would never smash the crystal. Why would I want to destroy something I've been protecting for years? Yeah, I don't believe it's Carl. I just... You know, the butler did it is too cliche. This doesn't look good for you though, Carl. Who here could help me discover Carl's motivation? Probably Violet, if she hadn't disappeared off into the ether. Oh, hang on. Oh, you want to know some very exciting news? It's very exciting for me, and potentially very exciting for y'all. I ordered a new microphone, which, depending on when I get my shiz together, I'll hopefully be using it on Thursday, if not next week. Oh, Violet's right there. And so the audio quality of my videos and on my streams are going to be better, and I'm very excited about it. Because this Blue Yeti, I am so done with it. I am ready to toss it into the fire. I mean, I'll keep it as my backup mic, but still, I'm over it. Very exciting. All right, tell me about yourself, Violet. I don't like to talk about myself. Could you at least tell me anything about how you knew Cyrus? I kind of stream whatever. We've been doing MySims for a while, but I like to do like point and click mystery games, like I like Nancy Drew games. On Thursdays, at the moment, we're doing Disney's Alice in Wonderland on the Wii. We've been doing a lot of Wii games as of late. Was doing Stardew for a while, but I'm kind of taking a break from that. Probably go back to that at some point. But yeah, I kind of just like games from my childhood because they're made for babies and that's like my speed, you know? Okay, Violet, I guess I'll leave you alone. Violet is reluctant to share her past because she's not like other girls. Alright, we have to locate more information about her. Oh, you do? PJ Gamer? Do tell. Yeah, nostalgia variety, exactly. I love Professor Layton. I'm so excited for the new game. I thought that franchise was long dead. Yes, I played that game. I played those games for many years. I was thinking about playing them on stream. The only thing is, I'd have to emulate like the mobile version. I don't know. I've never played the mobile version, so if they're good. I was thinking about it. I don't know how stream friendly they are. But yeah, probably someday. I would definitely do one of those. Yes, New World of Steam, baby! For all my Nancy Drew fans out there, the like little boy assistant Luke is voiced by Nancy Drew. Although, I think he might be older in this new game that we're getting, potentially, so maybe they won't hire her back. I don't know. I hope they do, because I mean, she's in her 70s, so surely she sounds old enough to play a teenage boy. I just really hope the new game means that we're getting like a Switch port for all of the other games, or like a modern port. Because I believe there isn't a port for the 4th game, to my knowledge, or for like the last 3 games. So those especially just need to be preserved. Alright, what brings you here, Gordon? We only have a Switch port for the worst Professor Layton game, and that's just not fair. Oh, old Cyrus was a good friend of mine. He was in my book club. And you figured he might leave you something in his will? Indeed, I thought he might leave me a book or two, nerd. He had quite an extensive collection. Anything else I should know? I once read in a book that butterflies taste with their feet. That is a fun fact. I'm gonna go ahead and not write that down. Thanks! My German professor in college, she was an entomologist before, like in Germany, and she specialized in butterflies, but I guess she couldn't get work studying butterflies, so she became a German professor. And I just wish capitalism hadn't held her back. Alright, Trevor, I could use your help. Is the investigation going well, my good detective? I've never heard of Primordia or Strangeland. I don't think so anyways. I'll write those down. Hang on. It's usually pretty rare for there to be a point-and-click game that I haven't heard of, or puzzle game. Because I've either looked them up or played them all. If I can find a pen. I need to organize my desk better. It is a nightmare. My like ADHD really shows in my organization or lack thereof. Strangeland. Boom. We did it. I'm down for some good art style. I'll have to look them up. Okay. Is the investigation going well, my good detective? I think I've got a suspect, but I'm just not sure about the motive. I don't know why we're dumping this on him. Why, if you need to search deep into the hearts of your audience, the only way is to put on a play. I love this. Yes, that is the only way. A reenactment of the crime for all to see. Oh, I love slide puzzles, though. They're kind of like the key puzzles in this game. That's certainly an option. I don't like traditional slide puzzles, the ones that are like where there's 8 squares next to each other and there's like 1 square left out. Bye, PJ Gamer. Yeah, because I basically need like a step-by-step instruction on how to do like traditional slide puzzles. I hate them. But the ones like the key puzzle in this game, I can do. Because I guess those aren't fully slide puzzles. Alright, reenacting the crime scene made Drive Carl to confession. I'll need a costume first, so I should talk to Miss Nicole. Sure, this seems very necessary. Let's do this. Alright, can you help me make a costume? I assume this is what, like, cops do. I mean, at least I hope, you know? They might as well be doing something with their resources. Alright, we need a costume of Cyrus if possible. Certainly, but I'll need some fabric. If you could find me something purple, I could make you Cyrus's favorite tuxedo. I'll see what I can find, Mystical, so I'm assuming we need, like, curtains. I assume. Wherever those are. Those aren't purple. There we go. Did it. Hope no one minds if I borrow them. Yeah, I don't know if this is the kind of thing you could borrow and then give back, but, you know, whatever works. Alright. I better give this to Miss Nicole to make it into a Cyrus costume. I'm so efficient. So fast. Alright. Here's some cloth. Well, it's not exactly Italian silk, but I suppose I can whip something up. Here you go, darling. One tuxedo that just screams, I'm wearing a tuxedo. The writers had some fun with this game. Alright, Cyrus is well known for his flamboyant mustache. So I'll need one as well. I bet Trevor has experiences with fake mustaches. Sure. Alright, what do you know about fake mustaches? On my way in, I spied some wispy weed out in the swamp that would certainly make for a fine mustachio of wonders. Okay, mustachio of wonders. Got it. I need to find enough wispy weed in the swamp around the house to fashion a mustachio of wonders. Alright, how much weed do we need? Is this not weed? It looks like weed to me. Okay. Oop. Uh-oh. I'm fully smirking in the swamp now. Oh, I didn't even notice this thing. Alright, well, let's break into this house. The worst that could happen. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm really messing this up. No? Okay, there we go. That's probably not the optimal way to do it, but I did it. Alright. Swamp Nook. We're in the nook. The Capulet. A desk. A chair. Okay, cool.
Oh. Ah.
Is it just treasure in here? Soundtracks. Oh, okay. Okay. Not weed, but you know, close enough, I guess. Weed? Hello?
Oh.
A storm must have knocked down the tree. Okay, that's not weed, though. I'm rocking the tree, though. What did that do? Why did I do that? Okay, I kind of thought that would do something. Is this not wispy weed? This looks like wispy weed to me. Or this? No? Keep jumping in the water. Huh? Oh, okay, that's wispy weed, sure. I knew that. I knew that. Boom. Off we goes. Oh, that's tricky. There's like an invisible wall here. Ugh. Oh, I think I have to get up there. How do I do that, though? I like this. You just cheese it. A really loud noise outside. I don't know if y'all can hear that. There's some spooky noises outside. Hopefully everything's fine.
Aha.
Boom, done it. I wouldn't say these look like mustaches, but that's okay. Alright. I just need one final element, something to create a suitably ghostly powder. I wonder where I could find some white fluffy powder. Which one of our guests looks like they have white fluffy powder? I always get indica and sativa mixed up, so I can't even answer that question. It's a surprise. Alright. I were white fluffy powder. Where'd it be? Ooh, Daisy Star Art. Okay. So we'll do the show and tell and the I was about to say ghost cam. Not ghost cam. I'm sorry. Goose cam. At 8 o'clock. How does that sound? I'll have to think about what I get in the meantime. Alright. Lima beans, chickpeas, and scrapple? I'm a little worried about what's for dinner. Get snack, obviously. Oh my god. Go off. Alright, but none of these things are powder. Will this get me powder? Oh, okay. Yeah. Goose has been dead for 40 years. Woo! Alright, let's get this play started. I'm coming out. So you better get this party started. Okay. On TikTok, I wanted to show Dan how Pink, like... I don't even know the word for it. How she, like, straps herself up and flies around her concerts. I wanted to show him that, and so I looked that up. But now TikTok thinks I only ever want to see videos of Pink because I searched it. And anytime you search something on TikTok, it thinks that's all you care about. So half of my TikTok For You page now is Pink, and it's probably going to be like that forever. And I mean, I guess it's okay. She does do some pretty cool stunts at her concert, so it could be worse. Alright, I'm ready. Indeed. You've a tuxedo, a grand mustache, and a sack of flour to give you that ghostly pallor. Now, let us launch our ruse, wherein we'll catch the conscience of the crowd. Honestly, I feel like TikTok's algorithm has gotten worse, at least for me. Or at least, like, I feel like there's a lot of filler content on there now that there wasn't before. I feel like it's a lot harder for me to find stuff that I'm interested in. Alright, attention everyone! Could everyone gather around, please? Yeah, otters sliding around? That's my new thing. I probably also saw Peach PRC going off about that because I watched one Peach PRC video and then like half my For You page was Peach PRC. Like I feel like the algorithm will be like, oh, you liked that TikTok with that one sound? How would you like to see the same joke 20 times? And I'm like, how about something similar? Something similar but a little bit different, maybe? Because like, how am I supposed to be entertained when you're showing me the same thing over and over again? I can't keep watching this. I also watch Nick Green talk about niche TikTok drama because I can't find it organically. It doesn't show up on my For You page anymore. But also, my friend Made in the Moment, they made a really good video about like the crafting drama that's been going on recently. And they made it before Nick is Not Green. And they've been... A lot of their comments say that they're like the Nick is Not Green of the crochet community, and I stand by that assessment. They're really good. You should watch them. Alright. Buddy and I have been investigating the mansion, and we would like to hold a little reenactment. You have some insight into what happened to the Fortnite? Yeah, I know Made in the Moment is their main crochet channel, but they also have a second channel that's just for like internet drama they just started. It might be called Emma something. Let me see if I can find it. Because they're really cool. They're the ones who made my custom goose sweater, so obviously I like them. Emma in the Moment. I'll put it in the chat for y'all. Because they make good stuff. Oh, it's in all... the first part's in all caps. That's them. Alright. Using scientific investigation methods, we have discovered some clues that have allowed us to recreate the events of the crime as accurately as possible. Aw, buddy. He's so cute. Hiya, pals. I'm Cyrus's ghost. Just done some cocaine. Alright. Woo! He's playing the part of the Fortnite. Ash, what have you done to the suit I made you? I know, Laffy Taffy. Like, they're stealing all of our data, and for what? At least provide me some service. Alright, sorry, Mr. Cole. Solving mysteries is messy work sometimes. Like, I created a second TikTok account for when I want to look at stuff for, like, YouTube videos, or when I just want to look at, like, very specific topics so that my entire For You page isn't, like, later flooded. And it's just, like, user something, 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 like, random numbers. Because if I don't go on that second account, like, my For You page is just completely destroyed. It's, like, way too sensitive to what I search now. Oh, thank you, Miss Cambot. That was a better link than what I did. Alright. Whatever for, darling. I love it. I will call this new look Spirit by Nicole. Okay, let's just proceed with the reenactment. Wow, you sure are valuable, Fortnite Crystal. I'd sure better give you to somebody else now that I'm dead and stuff. I am shattered. Oh. Beautiful. Oh no, pal. My crystal. Good thing my ghost was here and I saw who did it. It was... you. The end. That was the second worst play I've ever seen in my life. Oh, hello, you're back. Hi, PJ. Alright, I scored my sweet Cyrus suit. I can select this outfit anytime from my wardrobe in HQ. Alright, Carl seemed much more disturbed by the fate ghost of Cyrus than anyone else. Surely his guilt has gotten the better of him. Or maybe it was because it was his employer and he's dead, I don't know. I think Carl is innocent. Alright. We just had a dramatic cutscene, so I'm gonna take this as my time to get my show and tell object. And also pee break for everybody. And then we'll have our goose cam and our show and tell shortly. Alright? Sound good? Alright, I'll be right back.
Barba Gronk, Debna Enoch. Hilakali, Hilakalu, Hilakala. Buddies. Kastu imas kastu valukatu. Buddies.
Jaj, benisto Rika Manu, Yopo Christina.
Buddy. Buddy.
Aha. Huh.
Inaka Fleem, Yabonk Nimses, Tartha Gleb.
All right. So I had to secure Goose. Goose is in a different room because I didn't want him in the same room as my chat. But I have a special guest for our first show and tell. This is my gecko, Ryuk. He's a crested gecko. He's a lizard. He's a very jumpy boy. I feel like I can't talk because I'm just focused on making sure he doesn't jump off to the ground. We have carpet down here, so he's safe. He's a very good boy. Oh, there he goes. He's on my leg currently. He's a nocturnal boy, so this is when he's most active. He's a crested gecko. He is 4 years old? About 4 or 5. I never really get an opportunity to show him on my channel. But he's a very good boy. I got him off Craigslist with his, if you know anything about crested geckos, you'll know that they normally come with like a long tail. And sometimes if a crested gecko is caught by an animal, they'll drop their tail and it never grows back in the case of crested geckos. I got him with his tail already dropped because I was nervous about accidentally picking him up and then him getting scared and dropping his tail and that traumatizing me. So he already dropped his tail when he was a baby. So he's a little stubby butt. Yeah, he'll definitely talk to you about insurance. He has a bioactive tank that he lives in, which means it has live plants and little like bugs and stuff that eat his poop. And he eats fruit smoothies, and Goose multiple times has broken into his food drawer that has the crested gecko fruit smoothies. It's Goose's favorite snack. Yeah, he's a cute little guy, but he being handled, I mean, obviously he's like tolerating it, but I think being handled is not his favorite thing in the world. And also because Goose doesn't like to be away from me, I don't take him out too often. Hang on. But he's a good little boy. Yeah, I don't want Goose to eat him, so Goose is in a separate room right now, just for everyone's safety. But yeah, Ryuk is a cute little guy. I named him Ryuk after Death Note, the Shinigami, because I just think that he is a little god of death. That's my opinion. I mean, you tell me. Yeah, they don't blink, they just lick their eyeballs for moisture. Keeps jumping onto my desk. No, come back. Ooh, but yeah. But I think he's over being held, so I'm gonna put him away real quick. Y'all don't mind. And then we'll bring Goose back and we'll do Goose Cam. Yeah. Ryuk is done. Yeah, we're gonna respect your boundaries, okay? We'll take you back. We're back, and Goose is back. Goosey, wanna say hi? Wanna say hi? Come on. Hop up. Hop up. There you go. Here he is. Oh, good boy. I know. I know, that was hard. You were very patient. You were very patient. Yes, you were. Very proud of you. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Yeah. I don't think he knows that the gecko exists, and we're gonna keep it that way. We're gonna keep it that way, yes. He has absolutely no perception of him. Yeah, he was good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Dan and I both pretty much work from home these days. Oh, you want to sit right here? That's where my chair mat is. Yeah, exactly. What he doesn't know won't hurt him. But since Dan and I both work from home and Goose has like such bad separation anxiety, he's not really challenged a whole lot. Like this, him being put away for like 2 minutes, that was probably the biggest challenge he had. Goose is a Chesapeake Bay Retriever mix. I think specifically he's a Chessie Doodle, like a Labradoodle mix. Chesapeake Bay Retriever is basically like a chocolate lab, but it has like curlier hair on the top. And then he's just got like some pit bull, German Shepherd, like a bunch of random things. Like we always say it's like a Lady and the Tramp situation where his mom was apparently like a Chessie Doodle, like a prize breed Chessie Doodle, and then his dad was just sort of like a mutt, a mix of a bunch of different things, at least according to his DNA test. I mean, that could all be a lie. Yeah, he's a good boy, 100% a good boy, you know. All right, you gonna sit right there? Okay, well, I'll just be off to the side slightly, but that's okay. Okay, so we got our goose cam, we got our show and tell. So there we go. Hopefully making up for last week. Oops, let's do this one. And back to the gaming. I guess we have to go confront the zombie. At least I would if you two weren't blocking the door. Oh, did he disappear? Oh no, he's good. He's right there. Oh, Carl. Carl, you don't have any thoughts? No? Goose, what? He's borking, but he's like still laying down at my feet. I'm like, you're not intimidating anybody like this. What do you plan to do? So that play didn't really seem to do much in terms of progressing the plot. Alright, how did you know Cyrus, Trevor? Oh, wonderful, a real criminal questioning. Alright, what wonderful research for my next play. Alright. Alright. What happened last week on MySims? What did we do last week? Well, we had to get invited to this like special will reading, and so we had to look for Violet, the goth girl, is Poppy, the girl who lost her dog in the beginning. They're sisters, and Violet was invited, and so Poppy was also invited, and so we had to investigate where Poppy's invitation was. Oh, I was making up for last week. Oh, Lemon Fire Brigade on Thursday cashed in a goose cam, and I didn't notice it, so we're making up for that. We don't want any Radio Rebel points going to waste, and I feel really bad.
Ribsy Chiva Do, die blanke Iba Dorn, Slabo.
I need to put like noise alerts for at least for myself, because otherwise I just forget about it. All right. Well, I hate to toot my own horn, but I was Cyrus's favorite playwright. Yeah, but also like lore, you know, in case anyone needs to know. All right. Oh yes, he was a huge fan. We met years ago at a signing for my new play. He has such wonderful taste. Okay, now Goose is gonna go sit on the bed in his usual spot. Okay, and then you became friends? Close friends. And they were roommates. Okay, Trevor, thanks. The closest. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I certainly am. He's a theater gay. Nothing new from them. Nothing new from her either.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Alright. For an ancient heart, this seems to be oddly free of soot.
Hmm.
Maybe it's me, but I swear I just saw the serving platter move. Spooky. Okay, we can't sit. We have a mystery to solve.
You belong nimsy.
Oh.
An apothecary cupboard with strange potions and macabre recipes, something no fine dining room should be without. Well, let's see what we're supposed to be doing then. Carl's elusive. I need to. This kitchen floor is routine. He's leaving any footprints. Gotta get the floor dirty. Okay, we need to dirty up the floor. And we need to find dirt on Violet somehow. Okay.
Hmm. Oh.
Alright. Decorative plates. Probably not dirt on Violet. Probably doesn't qualify. The violets? Does that count? Flowers. I actually really like this screen painting. Okay. Let's go stomp around in the mud. I did see the recent Acacia drama, Laffy Taffy. And it just bums me out because, in case anybody doesn't know, there was a video of Acacia Brindley, who's like a social media influencer. Her children, or one of her middle child, I believe it was. Someone took a video of her middle child like up on top of Acacia's car at a park because Acacia had wandered away, basically. And there's some dispute as to what Acacia was doing. Acacia in her apology video was like, oh, I stepped away for a minute because I was like having a breakdown because she like just left an abusive relationship, and she said that she was only gone for a minute. And then people online have said that she was actually playing like Pokemon on her Switch because she posted on her story, I guess, at that time, and was gone more for like 10 to 15 minutes. And like people in the park were about to call the police on her because her children were just like crawling on top of her car unsupervised, and like one of her children is disabled and like especially shouldn't be left on their own. It's just sad. It's just sad. I mean, nobody ever wants it to be like drama about kids and like kids' well-being, because like I also fully believe that Acacia escaped a not good situation. Like I'm not gonna put that speculation out there, but obviously anytime like a kid's safety is put into question, that's upsetting on its own, right? So yeah, the whole thing is just sad. Because I was planning like, and I mean I still am gonna do it, but for my 100K special, whenever that happens, I was planning on doing like an update on a lot of the topics I've covered. And up until this like Acacia drama stuff happened, I was gonna be like, you know, Acacia's doing pretty well. She left Jairus, and like it seemed like that wasn't a good situation, and she's doing good. But like obviously now this kid stuff happened and it's much more serious. Well, that's just kind of, I mean, the bummer for me in that situation really doesn't matter. It's a bummer for her kids more than anything, and for her I imagine too. Alright, this place is pretty creepy. I feel like something is watching my every move. Yeah. I mean, Acacia Brindley really is someone that you can like truly fall down a rabbit hole and it just like it never ends. And you know, some of it is self-imposed, a lot of it is not. And a lot of it's just a straight up bummer. Alright. But anyways, alas. I gotta go find some mud. Yeah, exactly. On that sad note. Good night, splendid Mr. T. Yeah. That's the quality you can expect from my streams. Always leaving on a bummer note. You know, I can't lie. Here lie the bones of Carl Weatherby, the greatest golf caddy in the bayou. Alright, I guess we gotta find some mud. I guess stomping around in the bayou doesn't do anything for that. How do I make this servant's life harder? That's the question. A thick coat of dust on here. I'm afraid to see what's underneath. Can we stomp around in the flour? Maybe? Perhaps? Yeah, weather noted. Well, you came at just the right time, didn't you? I don't know. How do we make it muddy? I'm assuming it's something in here. This jar holds enough jam to spread over a large area. Oh, okay. We're gonna smash it? Oh! We didn't even shake the thing. Oh, I feel bad. I want to make this zombie's job harder. I'm hungry, Carl. Can you make me something? Certainly, it would be my pleasure. How about a sandwich? That sounds great. Thanks, Carl. When Carl steps in that jam, his footprints will be easy to find. Is he doing it? He's not doing it. Okay. Do we need to relocate this? It did get seriously owned, but at what cost? I feel like he stepped on it. I know, exactly. We need to let this man rest. I also feel like he stepped on it several times, but how was I not stepping on it? Oh, there we go. We still left this giant splat on the floor. Alright, these footprints from Carl match the footprints in the crystal room. That puts Carl at the scene of the crime. No! I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I should go tell Zoe about the results of my investigation. He is innocent. I don't agree with this. I don't stand for this, but okay, let's just do it. I've solved the case. Yeah, exactly. He probably had a good reason, even if he did it. This is like Paul all over again.
Nindaram Talonio. Believe me, Chiba do.
Widafa Tribna.
Our friend has some important news for all of you. The investigation has been going well. We followed a number of leads and we've come to a conclusion. It looks like Carl smashed the Fortnite crystal. Yeah, we support zombies' rights and wrongs. It was the zombie. I have starred in 27 different plays where the butler did it, but how did I not see this coming? Yeah, alright, PG Gamer, thank you. Thank you for giving us hope. Alright, Cyrus was my friend. I mean, he was your employer. Alright, Carl, I am shocked at this betrayal. You have destroyed a priceless treasure and ruined everyone's evening. Why won't you listen? Oh, what's the use? Oh, he's so cute. Oh, look how he runs. It can't be true. Alright, Carl. Buddy, I'll be right back. Yeah, let's go fix the damage we caused. Alright, so what do you have, dinner now, or? Now we say goodnight. I'm sorry to have wasted all your time. I don't remember there being a beach level in this game. I remember there being like, the final level is like an Aztec thing. Violet, you know it wasn't me. Cyrus and I have been friends since before the Nightmare Crown incident. I know, Carl. To think of all the research Cyrus and the others did, all they sacrificed. And now, Carl, it's not your fault. Oh my god. Ash, you don't really believe that Carl destroyed the Fortnite, do you? Hold up a second. How on earth did Carl just use that dumbwaiter? Okay.
Pinaka Fleam. Oh,
I'm mad at myself. I couldn't get anywhere with it. You're destroying people's lives, Ash. Let's focus on that for a second. Oh, he has some special trick for it. I'm sure if you fiddled with the dumbwaiter's gears, you could get it. Not the gears. So if I go up in the dumbwaiter, I'll find Carl. Probably, but this is a very old house. It's filled with secret passages, you know. Really? Interesting. Alright, Violet, I'm gonna keep investigating. It's everyone's favorite. Let's do some gears. But also, gears. Do we do this now? Let's just get this over with. Just, you know. Just do it. Okay. Oops. Not that one. Long one. Long boy. Yep. Oh, what is this? Oh. I didn't even use all the gears. Oh. Ow. Ow. That one was fine. This is a speed run now. We're speed running it. Okay, fine. That's cool. Ooh, I love what you've done with the place. Oh my gosh, I love the taxidermy. Look at this cute little guy. Yeah, you would think— I assumed you would need to use all the gears, but I guess not. We're all about efficiency here. Carl, why did you break the crystal? I don't know, Ash. To be honest, I don't even remember breaking it. How can you not remember? Your hammer was used and your footprints all over the room. I just haven't been sleeping well lately. It's those voices. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Voices? Tell me about the voices. Are we about to 5150, Carl? They're like whispers. I hear them at night. It's like the moon is telling me things. Things about Cyrus and Fortnite. And where do these voices come from, Carl? At first, I thought it was coming from my heating vent, but now I know. They're coming from inside my head. Carl, tell me about that vent. I'd like to check it out. Oh, it comes into my room through the rafters. It goes almost all the way up to the roof. Oh my gosh. Did the killer vent? They vented? I should check out the rafter area outside of Carl's room. What's the rafter area outside Carl's room? I can faintly hear strange sounds echoing from the ventilation shaft. Exactly. Fortnite exactly, Weather Nerdy Boy. Oh my god, he's a train! You're telling me this guy did it? I don't think so. He's too fun. Yeah, the vent was among us the whole time. Oh, this is where we're going. We've got to get up there and see how the killer vented. Vented among us? Also, this isn't her house, but she has like multiple portraits of herself up already somehow. Or Cyrus just had them, I guess. Ah! No, okay. You could just, yeah. Not jump, that's fine. Oh, you're fine. Come on. Shake it. We get new fits. We got a vase. Vase. We got 2 vases. Vases. Vases doesn't sound like the right plural. Vases sound right, but vases does not. Unclear.
Oh.
Unclear. No. Oh, was this actually the way I was supposed to go? Oh. Oh, this might have been the way I was supposed to go. I thought I was getting a secret. You found a feather. Ba ba ba. Oh, it's like that lady. Vazzy. Or it's like, you know how like moose is the plural for moose? Vase is the plural for vase, maybe? I didn't know Uncle Cyrus loved video games. I'm sure he won't mind them. Me taking them back to the HQ to play them on the arcade machine. I didn't know Cyrus was an epic gamer. Mies? Exactly. Vis? The vent carries my voice into Carl's room, making it sound mysterious and spooky. This is where the voices are coming from. Sus. This feather must be from whoever whispered it to Carl. Did it fall from his or her clothing? Or their clothing, dare I say? I mean, it's just easier to say. I bet Mr. Cole would know. I mean, maybe it's the lady with orange feathers on her. Possibly, quite possibly. That's just a theory, a game theory. Wait, I want to go see what's in this box over here, because I skipped it. I thought I was going on a secret path, but I wasn't. I was wrong. Oh, invisible wall. Holding me from my true potential. If it's too much effort, then I won't do it, but I do want to see it. No, I keep missing it. Eh. Is it worth it though? Or should I just fall off? I mean, Madison, bless your heart for the effort. I haven't painted my nails in years, and even whenever I did, I would always just like leave the paint on the sides because like the side parts, it's gonna fall off by the next day, you know, and then it's gonna look fine. Like, why bother? Why bother making it look nice? Yeah, exactly. No fall damage, no worries. Yeah, these feathers look suspicious. I mean, I had to stop painting my nails because I loved putting it on thick and just like peeling it off, even if it wasn't like a peel coat, you know? And that's not good for your nails. You shouldn't do that. I would just like chip at it and like scratch at it. It was just, I fidget too much with my hands for that to be an option. I did more than just falling down. I gave up. Maybe, but when you put it like that, do you think Carl really smashed the crystal? Of course he did it. You found enough evidence to close this case permanently. Okay, yes, you did it. Guilty. Carl clearly did smash the crystal, but why? There's no motive. Afraid I don't know, but guilty is guilty no matter the reason. I have to agree. Miss Nicole, do you recognize this feather? I mean, I do. Yes, of course, these old things, they must belong to Madame Zoe. I need to have a talk with Zoe and figure out what she might have been doing in the rafters. Do you think Carl really smashed the Fortnite? It all makes sense now. If I had to wear such ragged clothes, I'd resort to smashing things too. Yeah, Laffy Taffy, I think I went through a similar phase. Because I also had like really cheap nail polish, like I wasn't investing in high quality stuff in middle school, and that like, it chipped all the time. I don't know, like maybe if I had gel nail polish, it would be different because I don't think you can like chip at that, but I think my instinct would still be to be like, and destroy my nails. I mean, that's why like, if like one of my friends suddenly asked me to like get our nails done, that's how I know that like Dan's proposing, right? Because I just never do it in real life. That's like the dead giveaway. But I'm like, yeah, I guess if there's going to be close-up pictures of my hands, I might as well do it, but hasn't happened yet, and so I won't do it. They can't make me. Alright, I'd like to ask you a few more questions. Certainly, whatever I can do to wrap up this case quickly and forever. Alright, yeah, she did it. She killed a man. I don't even know how, but she killed a man. Do you have any other supernatural hobbies? I do dabble in the satisfying art of hypnosis. That's typical for all women, I suspect. Oh, but I'm sure your skills have limits. You couldn't hypnotize me if I was unwilling, could you? Nonsense, my craft has been passed down by the ancients into my able hands. There is no task I cannot perform. Could you hypnotize me into committing a crime? Yes, I can even do that, although I never actually would do that, of course. Weird flex, but okay. Thank you, Zoe. Quick dry polishes do seem like the move. I would have a hard time sitting still. I feel bad because I did get nail polish for Christmas from a family member and I have yet to use it. So like maybe I should at some point. And it's not even a lack of time thing. Or like a lack of want. But yeah, it is just like that 5 minutes of like having to sit still and the urge to just like chip it all off immediately. Maybe I've grown. It's been a long time since I've tried. Do you think Carl really smashed the Fortnite? I found your proof quite compelling. I can't see who else could have done it. Just doesn't seem in his character though. He seems like a nice guy. Oh no. Sometimes, friend, things are exactly how they seem. No. I've never chipped my own nail just scratching at it. I mean, I've broken it and basically cracked it. Like I forget how I did it. Oh, I know I did it kind of recently. I cut my finger when I was cutting a bagel and I did accidentally like cut into my nail a little bit. So I did kind of have a crack in my nail, which was not pleasant. Because it was on my thumb too, and like you use your thumb for a lot of things, so I kept feeling it all the time, but it's finally healed up. I didn't cut it that bad, it's just like your nail and like this part of your finger is sensitive to like the teeniest little scratch. And my finger was really dramatic about it, you know? So that's what I get for, you know, having really bad form cutting a bagel. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. Yeah, it was tragic. Luckily, I didn't get any blood on the bagel, so the bagel was still good. Alright, Carl and I had a good chat. Oh, great. What did he have to say? You broke your thumb? Yeah, that's the worst. I've still never broken anything, but I feel like breaking a finger or a rib has to really suck because there's not really much you can do other than just like suck it up, you know? Like you get a splint and that's kind of all you get. There are definitely some loose ends on this case. Don't worry, Violet. I'll figure this out. Like, for me, it's like, why break anything if you don't get a cast that everyone can sign, you know? As if it's a choice to break something. Just like, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, I finally got to the box. Yeah. I've definitely felt... There have definitely been a couple times where I thought I might have broken my finger, but if I did, it wasn't bad enough because then it like was able to move on in a short amount of time, so I feel like it must not have been broken. But then again, my mom in the 70s, she broke her arm and roller skating, but then she wanted to go to the pool afterwards, and so she went to the pool and played with her friends with a broken arm. And then like when they got back from the pool, my mom was like, oh, I think I might have broken my arm to my Nana. And my Nana was like, well, you were playing in the pool, so like that's probably not true, because you were just like swimming around. There's no way you would have been doing that. And my mom's like, okay. But then the next day she comes back from school and her arm is like all swollen and gross and stuff. And my nana's like, oh, maybe you did actually break your arm. But yeah, my mom broke her arm. She got a cast. And she's fine. She still has an arm. Yeah. Back in her day, when you broke your arm, you just sucked it up and you went to the pool. She was also like, I mean, she was the third out of four children. So, you know, by then, I'm sure my Nana had heard it all. It took some convincing. Yeah, my mom is built different. And then my mom grew up to be a nurse, and even to this day, she still has like the most nonchalant reactions to things. I've never interacted with my mom as a nurse, like in her job, but I do remember like as a kid, whenever I was sick or something, she'd be like, suck it up. When you're sick like this, you have to go to work when you're an adult, so suck it up. Like it took a lot to impress my mom with like illnesses and injuries, and I have to assume that it's because she had my Nana growing up, because she just broke her arm and sucked it up. I am not capable of doing such a thing. Yeah. But my mom works, she is a nurse in orthopedic surgeries, so she helps the surgeon while they're doing like ACL injuries and stuff like that. So she doesn't really have to do like the bedside manner thing. She mainly just has to get them calm for the anesthesia. Like, she's not really the person interacting with patients one-on-one, because usually they're passed out while she's working. That's not her specialty. So it's okay. All right. This trio of winged gargoyles was probably meant to protect the crystal. I wonder who they saw in here late last night. Oh, we've got to find this thing. I mean, this is a secret passageway. I'm sure of it. But we just haven't discovered that that's the case. Yeah, her bedside manner with me, at least. I think it might be different at work. She did win a like nursing award a couple years ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, Mom. That's so exciting. And she's like, yeah, but like I don't get a bonus for winning this like best nurse award. And I'm like, fair enough, you know, they don't pay nurses enough. That's go off, Queen. She was unenthused about winning the best nurse award or whatever it was. It was something along those lines. All right. I can hear a faint whirring inside. Maybe I should take a closer look. Oh my god, we've got another gear puzzle. There's something odd about the broken clock in the crystal room. I need to find some spare parts to fix it. Or, it's not even just in healthcare stuff. Like, I remember when I got my catalytic converter stolen, I drive a Prius, and so the next day after I like called my mom, obviously like very upset, because it was also like a high stress day. It was like the same day I got my bar exam results, and so like emotions were high. She sent me an article saying that like Priuses are like the most targeted car for catalytic converter things, and she was like, look, I drive a Prius. She's like, look, this probably isn't the end. Your car's going to be targeted in perpetuity as long as you drive a Prius. I'm like, oh, thank you, Mom. Thank you for sending me this article to make me even more nervous. But now I have a catalytic converter cage, so suck on that. Or, whenever my sister and I would have breakups, like in high school, we'd talk to her and be like, oh, I'm so sad about like high school boyfriend doing whatever dumb thing, and she'd be like, yeah, men suck. And that would be it. That'd be the conversation. She's, you know, she's not a therapist, she's a nurse. Yeah, very helpful. The thing is, my mom is very sweet and very caring in a lot of other ways. I don't want my mom to watch this stream and think that I'm ungrateful. Like, She's the kind of mom where if you say you like one snack from Costco or something, she'll show up with like 20 million boxes of it. You know? She's like, oh, you said you like this one thing one time? How about I give you an infinite supply of it? She's a funny lady. That's for sure. You could say her love language is gift giving. Alright. There's something, not words of affirmation. There's something odd about the broken clock in the crystal room. I need to find some spare parts. Okay. Let's go find some spare parts.
Ah,
Is it the manipulator or the... That's what I forget. Or is it this thing? We'll figure it out. Or we can rattle this thing. Yeah, that did something, sure.
Oh. Ooh, Planka King, Aya Corona Chica Poo.
oh, Barb.
Yeah, maybe it's just a Gen X thing. That could also be it. I don't know. I feel like Gen Xers have such an interesting attitude because their parents would just like let them hang out in the woods all day. And so their bar for like, you know, their bar for certain things is obviously very different than ours. They're like, well, you didn't die. Well, you didn't get lead poisoning or asbestos inhalation, so, you know, count yourself lucky. Like, my mom just started, like, wearing seatbelts when she was a teenager, you know? She grew up in a time where where serial killers were prolific and seatbelts were not. So maybe that shapes your worldview a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I would say my dad is definitely the more like emotional of my two parents. I would agree with that. Sweet, I've collected a set of spare parts. These will come in handy. Although I feel like if Dan and I had kids, that would not be the case. I would 100% be the more emotional one because I'm always because I just am the more emotional one. I mean, I'm a Cancer and he's a Taurus, so like obviously. But then again, my mom is a Pisces, so like, what's up with that? Very un-Pisces of her. Your dad cries at movies more than me, my sister, and mom combined. Oh. I also cried a lot at movies. The way I cried at the Barbie movie twice. Where I already knew it was coming and I still cried the second time I saw it. The real parent, the type of parent Goose would be, you know, he wasn't neutered when we bought him. We adopted him. When we got him from the shelter, we couldn't pick him up right away because he had to be fixed. And so when we got him, he was like really high and he had just lost his balls, so he was really sad. So there's a chance actually that he could be a father and have some kids out there. I don't know. Could be. I think we're better off with his genetic line ending at him. I love him dearly, but there is not a thought in the in that head. Also, we found out from his DNA test that he has both of the gene mutations for like doggy ALS, which is like where they lose like the function of their back two legs and then it kind of like spreads up their body, which, knock on wood, Goose doesn't have. He may get it like later in life, but yeah, it's probably a good thing that Goose doesn't have kids. Because if he does, That would be really sad. Yeah. Sorry, Goose. I know. Because people, whenever I talk about how Goose is like adopted in a rescue, they're like, oh wow, you know, like mutts tend to have better genetics than purebred dogs. And I'm like, yeah, well, I did have to get an email from Embark. They emailed me before they gave me my dog breed results to be like, hey, bestie. So your dog does have these gene mutations that might mean he might like have an early death, but like, you know, he's part Chessie Doodle. Yeah. He's a healthy, happy boy now. And you know, we know about it, so we can like look for the risk signs. There's unfortunately not like a ton you can do about that stuff, so you kind of just have to like, you know, hope for the best, prepare for the worst sort of situation. So yeah, that's why Goose wouldn't be a good dad, unfortunately. Alright, we still need one more part. Yeah. My mom did feel really bad because she got me the doggy DNA kit that told me that. And she's like, I'm sorry I bought you a kit that told you your dog was gonna die. And I'm like, well, you know. Yeah. It's okay. He's fine. He is perfectly fine. And he obviously lives a very happy life, so that's what we gotta focus on. And then I assume scientists are working around the clock to make sure that Goose lives the happiest, healthiest life he can. Yeah, it definitely is better to know, because, like, you know, if he ever starts experiencing symptoms, we'll know. And I mean, there are, like, some, you know, it's kind of the same as how humans are, where it's like, oh, there might be, like, some supplements you can take, and dogs tend to have, like, better outcomes with that, or, you know, some lifestyle things that we're not sure if it contributes, but it's like, you know, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to make sure he's getting all his nutrients. Alright, now we just need to find the other part to salvage. No, we don't need to get snack.
Oh, arm. Ah.
No cooking. We have stuff to do. I try up. Actually, I'll try Carl's room.
Oh, Chibadu.
Yeah, Violet. I know. Maybe we need it from the train. That's actually what I'm thinking. Oh, no. I guess not. Come on, Carl. Please. Carl do be dusty.
Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa. Freaking out a little bit.
honey.
This room's still locked? Or no, it's not. Yeah, we already got that one. I'm kind of forgetting where I've already looked. Can I take it from my aircraft? I have a jet. Surely we don't need all the parts in the jet. Oh no. I'll try outside again. From the graves? Should we take some spare parts from the graves? Yeah, I do have a jet just like Taylor Swift. We're living that lifestyle. I don't know if y'all heard, but there's like some union strikes going on in LA. Not like just the writer strike, the hotel workers are on strike. My nana was talking about how she canceled. She had like a weekend trip. She lives in LA. She canceled her weekend trip because she saw that there were strikers outside, and she does not cross the picket line. But I saw that there were like some state government like representatives calling for Taylor Swift to like reschedule her LA concerts, and I'm like, y'all, I appreciate the effort, but if you think that Taylor Swift would choose union workers over, you know, having her concert, I don't think Taylor Swift is the worst person ever, but like, you know, she would get a lot of flack for that. There would be a lot of money lost, and I just don't think that she would put herself in that kind of position. And obviously the LA era tour stuff ended up happening. I was like, you know, it was nice, worth asking, I suppose. Yeah, that's a good point too, Laffy Taffy. Who knows? Who knows? But I was like, I don't think it's realistic to ask Taylor Swift, because like, it's also not even just Taylor at that point. Like, there's so many people who go into planning a huge festival like that. I don't know if you can just like delay that. Yeah, I also just don't think that she would put herself out like that just for some strikers. I don't know where the last salvage piece is. Did I just look it up? I feel lame for looking it up. Oh, wait, have I had it this whole time? This is like the time they asked me to put sandwiches on the trash can, and they just didn't tell me that I had done it, and I just wandered around in circles for hours. This game loves to make me look like a fool. Here I was, thinking we still needed to get them. And what are we doing? What are we doing here? Can we not put that there? Oh, no, we cannot. Uh-oh. I mean, that feels like a thing, but... I feel like the gear puzzles have been easier tonight. That's just me. I mean, whether Nerdy Boy, there is a history there with Taylor Swift. I mean, she had this whole like documentary where a not insignificant portion of it was her saying that she apologized for being silent on political issues and that she was gonna like dedicate herself to being more vocal on it. So like, it did set an expectation for that to happen. But also there's been times, like I know I talked about in my Taylor Swift video, where people weren't super happy about her not being vocal on the BLM movement until like later on. And then, as Blue Star was mentioning, like Maddie Healy was saying stuff like racist stuff about Ice Spice, and then Taylor Swift collabed with Ice Spice very shortly after and like didn't say anything, even though Maddie Healy was like disrespecting someone she was publicly working with. So yeah, there is some criticism to be had there. Alright, I'd better keep my distance. Alright. Let's just keep it moving. I did not do that correctly at all. Okay. Is that really the only place it will go? It's already almost 9? That's also crazy. Okay. Alright. We're doing it. I'm really thinking in portals today. Alright. Are we all good? We all good in the chat? Just making sure everyone's feeling okay. Alright. I assume that goes there. Do. There. Oops. That feels like a thing. Okay. Man, they really... I think this really turns into a platformer later on. Okay. First of all, Madison, do they give, like, claim of fame clues for you to solve, like, in between episodes? I still haven't watched it. I have no excuse. I should. Because Hulu is basically the only streaming platform I watch these days. But also, Laffy Taffy, to answer your question, I've never played a mainline Sims game. I just haven't. I've only played, like... I played the MySims. I played a couple MySims games, and then I did the Sims. It might have been Sims 2 or maybe Sims 3, the island survival game. But that was also the DS version, so that's watered down. And I think I played like a Sims vet game. I know. I know. I just missed out on this like big gaming moment. I don't really have an excuse for that. It's just like a thing that happened. I was too busy, like, getting bitches or whatever. I don't know. It's hard to say. Mainline Sims is like not the MySims series, because obviously I played these. Or, like, I guess the MySims Island one isn't like a traditional, like, you know. They're the ones that are just like the slice of life where you build a house. And you interact with Sims and you have a job. I've never done those. Oh, you just jump. I always underestimate how far you're supposed to actually be jumping in these games. But, obviously, like, I've watched Let's Plays and stuff, so, like, I have an understanding of it. But, like, the deep lore, I don't know. Sims 2 is best for stories, Sims 4 is best for building. Yeah, I know, I feel like people, like, Sims fans that I do know, feel like Sims 4 took out a lot of, like, the quirkiness of the game. And that it was very glitchy upon release. But I feel like Sims, unlike Animal Crossing, actually like updates their game and adds like DLC and patches a lot more, which I feel like makes it incentivizes people to play more, which I really wish that Animal Crossing would have done. I really wish that Animal Crossing New Horizons had been like Sims 4 and we could just get like, you know, even if it felt kind of incomplete at the beginning, we could just get some updates. But no, they just abandon it. They do one big update and then that's it. And I'm still not over it. Yeah, it ignores the previous lore. Yeah, that's my understanding. Most of my knowledge comes from Izzy's and then just like my friends who do play the games. Their love for it. How the heck am I supposed to jump all the way up? Should I just move it? Should I use the heat of the vent to carry me up? Will that work? Eh. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't mean to open the text. Can I use this box? No. Just... Oh, I can. I can. Okay. That actually might be good enough on its own. Alright. Radio Rebel. Okay. I can do that. I can do very quickly. Hang on. Hang on. Let me take off my headphones so I can do the full... Ugh. My hair gets so gross when it's on the headphones because I have to push it all back. Ignore that. But I need to get it front facing so I can do the full Radio Rebel. Okay. Are we ready? Are we seated? Are we gathered? There we go. We did it. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow, so these bottom parts are actually going to be like closer to white, hopefully, a little less like yellow tinged. I'm pretty excited about. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I know. Is that allowed? Is that allowed? I don't know. I don't know. Wish I had that answer. Wish I could answer that for you. Twitch hasn't stopped me yet. Yeah, this is fully like a platforming game now. Okay.
Oh.
A bunch of notes regarding the Fortnite crystal. Who put these here? This shaft must have collapsed at some point. It's all blocked up tightly now. Oh. It is for now. Oh, we can't break it down? Okay. I guess not. Man, we're really deep in it now. Whoops. Oh. Well, where do I put it? Where do I put it? Oh, okay. I didn't even realize you could rotate these things. A mysterious trunk. I can do that. Alright. Boom. Easy. Easy peasy. Yeah. It'd be a lot easier for me if it was just my face doing the Radio Rebel for 2 hours. It'd be kind of boring, but... Sure. This trunk is full of Fortnite crystals? That seems implausible. I should analyze them to see if they're real. Okay, at least it's not a gear puzzle.
Dag.
Roxy, can you analyze these crystals? I want to know if they're real Fortnite. Alright. We'll probably do this puzzle and then be done, I think. But I feel like we're pretty close. Oh! We just do it on our own. Create our own. I guess it's gotta be this. I don't know. We're just going with it. And then... Sure. Oh, I immediately fucked it up, you can tell. Wait.
Ah, so.
Easy. Alright, every crystal sample is coming back negative. These crystals are definitely not Fortnite, Ash. Not Fortnite! All the crystals in the trunk are fakes. But what about the broken one in the crystal room? Could that have been a fake too? Okay, I do actually want to find this out. Oh, and this is how we get the secret passageway? Nice! Nice, nice, nice. We love our chemistry minigames here. Even though chemistry... Actually, I was probably worse at physics than I was chemistry. Biology was really the only science that held my interest. And I had super undiagnosed ADHD, so you could not get me to try and learn the other two. Alright. Roxy, I've got another Fortnite sample for you to analyze. Oh, I have to do it. I have to do it again. Oh, I was so close. I thought I did it. That was hard. Whoops, not the tutorial. No. Okay. Maybe. Oh, well. That doesn't work either. What about these two? Well, the bell doesn't dismiss us until I figure this out, so... better get to it. Wait, did I do it? Oh. Why wouldn't it be the same if they're both fakes? That's what I don't understand. Alright, another fake, Ash. There's no Fortnite in that sample. There's no Fortnite in that sample at all. The broken Fortnite crystal isn't even real. This whole crime was a setup. Was Carl's setup? Ah, yes. Did they do it? They done it. It says PJ prophesized. Carl was framed. I should tell Violet. Alright, let's do this. Oh no! You're not the only one. I've had it on this the entire time. Guys! Y'all are too nice. You can't hit. When were you trying to hint politely? I'm scrolling through the chat. I'm not seeing anything like that. I'm look. Yeah, I'm sure. Sounds okay. That. All right. Well, now I know. Now I know to pick up on that. I could have been cheating the entire time, and y'all wouldn't have even known. Or I guess it was just since I did the Radio Rebel thing, right? Okay, it wasn't that long then. Still too long, but Wait, I thought I was supposed to tell. Oh, I don't tell the main lady. I tell Violet. Yes, I was doing a chemistry game. And it was epic, and you'll never know. I've solved the case. Alright, wonderful. Let's gather everyone and settle this once and for all.
Go flaby goo.
Darling, what are we doing here? I thought the matter was settled. Yes, so did I.
Tip waggy.
Completely settled. Exactly the way you wanted it to look, Madam Zoe. Since you are the one who told Carl to destroy the Fortnite. What? That's ridiculous. You can't prove it. I can and I will. Here's what really happened. We know that Carl broke the crystal with his silver hammer, but Zoe forced him to do it. We found one of Zoe's feathers outside of a vent in the attic. It was the perfect place. Trust me, y'all don't need to see my face in full screen. That's not why y'all come here. It was the perfect place to whisper hypnotic suggestions down to Carl while he slept. So I was just sleepwalking, but I still destroyed Cyrus's crystal. Not necessarily. We found a secret passage in the mansion that was hiding a trunk. It was full of fake crystals. Look at her scheming face. Using that same secret passage, Zoe snuck into the crystal room and swapped the real Fortnite with one of the fakes. And then hypnotized Carl into doing the dirty work. So that means I only destroyed a fake? Yep, the real Fortnite crystal is perfectly safe. Isn't it, Madam Zoe? Very clever, Ash. Here's the real... Oh, she's just giving it to us? Incredible! But how did you come to suspect Madam Zoe? Well, her feather is on her hat. I know something didn't feel right as soon as Buddy and I arrived. The vibes were off. Hence, she murdered someone. We were promised dinner and the will reading, but Zoe was surprisingly eager to get everyone into the crystal room. She knew that as soon as everyone saw the smashed crystal, they would lose interest and go home, right, pal? Exactly, buddy. She wanted everyone gone so she could keep the crystal and the mansion to herself. Then she must have suspected that she wouldn't inherit the estate. In fact, I'll bet she knew. Maybe Zoe peeked into the Fortnite a little early to see who would be named in the will. Only you didn't like what you saw, did you, Zoe? Would you please hand your uncle's will to Buddy?
Nibs.
The room! Yeah, Buddy's also here. Let's see. I, Cyrus Boudreaux, being of sound mind, do hereby entrust the entirety of my estate to Miss Violet Nightshade. Slay. Gotta take down those Zoe portraits. Her? Whoa, the cruel ladies of fate have left poor Trevor empty-handed yet again. When will the white man win? Congratulations, Violet. You can keep the house and that miserable crystal. There must be more Fortnite out there somewhere. And I'm going to find it! Oh, she's running. Hey! It's okay, buddy. I don't think we'll see her again. Ash, thank you so much for all you've done. May I walk you out to your jet? We need to apologize to Carl. Yeah. And she's gonna turn this place into a beautiful Airbnb. I trust you can all see yourselves out. I'm gonna go ahead and file this as worst dinner party ever. There is still one thing I haven't figured out. What is the connection between your family and Cyrus? I suppose there's no harm in telling you. My mother and Cyrus were good friends. Oh, Cyrus is cute! My sister and I used to play here all the time when we were younger. Yeah, painted all white. Painted all white, and I think the insides should be gray. And we should have some farmhouse chic decor. That'll really spruce up the place. That's why you refer to him as Uncle Cyrus? Yes, he was like family, but there was more. He and Mother were both part of a special project, a group that researched the properties of the Fortnite. The same group that made the Crown of Nightmares? Yes, I'm surprised you've heard of it. Cyrus and the others worked very hard to keep that a secret. That crown is evil. It can do terrible things. I'm unliving proof of that. The first time it was used, I turned into the miserable creature you see before you. And one of the other scientists, Paul, was transformed into a monster. Oh, my sweet Paul. At least he's a cute monster. Yeah, so can we keep your Fortnite? What? Let me, buddy. Violet, Morcubus is after the Crown of Nightmares. We think he's been trying to manufacture his own Fortnite. Morcubus, I remember him from the lab. He was terrible to us. We heard that he was in a fight with the others in the group. Oh yes, once they realized how dangerous the Nightmare Crown was, they pledged to destroy it. Morcubus was furious. He wanted to keep the crown for himself. Why does he need the Fortnite? I think it was supposed to focus the energy that went into the crown. It was part of what gave the crown its power. Violet, if you let us keep the Fortnite, we promise to do everything we can to keep it safe. Well, you helped Carl even when the evidence was stacked against him and you accused him in the first place. I think I can trust you. But be careful. Morcubus cannot be allowed to get the crown. But what if he just makes his own crown? He can't. Maybe he could make a powerful enough crystal to replace the Fortnite, but the crown is unique. So he can't do anything unless he finds the actual crown. Do you know where it is? I'm guessing it's on the boardwalk. No one knows. Cyrus only led the research on the Fortnite. The actual crown was created by Dr. Gray. Evelyn's dad. Oh, I forgot that. Thank you, buddy. Alright, but he disappeared and the Nightmare Crown disappeared with him. Keep the crystal safe, Ash, and don't underestimate Morcubus. Thank you, Violet. Take care, guys. Alright, bye, my goth girlfriend. And we did it. Well, that sure was an interesting bunch. And I'm really glad I met Carl. I never saw a real zombie before. He's actually a really nice guy, you know, for a shambling undead monstrosity. I bet he is. The Fortnite crystal! Oh my god, we're definitely gonna add it to our trophy case. Oh my gosh, we can recruit Carl! Absolutely. And I love how we can recruit the villains. Anybody is welcome here. Very inclusive workspace. Surfing outfits, swimwear. Oh my gosh. So many things. Well, we got the crystal, but how are we going to find the actual crown? My father's journal hasn't given me any clues on what we're looking for, and I've nearly read it cover to cover. If Morcubus finds out that we got to the Fortnite, he'll redouble his efforts to get the Nightmare Crown. What if he's already searching for it? Hey, he might be. Let's see if Morcucorp has any... Morcucorp, still can't say that word, has any new projects in the city. It might point us in the right direction. That's a brilliant idea. To the internet! No, we still have... I feel like we still have 2 more, like, Twitch sessions of gameplay left, but that's just my guess. I've got something. It looks like a new MOOBA shop that opened up on the boardwalk. What's a MOOBA shop? It's a scuba shop, but it's owned and operated by Morcucorp. Oh, we hate corporations here. Morcucorp Scuba, MOOBA. These guys aren't even trying anymore. What's Morcucorp looking for at the beach? Beach episode. Beach episode. We should check it out. Feels like taking a trip to the beach, buddy. Feel like taking a trip to the beach, buddy? Yes, boardwalk food. I'm gonna get a turkey on a fork. Oh sure, you guys go to the beach. Lots of hard work to do at the beach. I'll just sit behind this desk and read my fan fiction. Jenny, why don't you take the rest of the day off and hit the beach? Thanks, but I need a day off to update my blog. Have fun though. It is exactly like Suicide Squad. Everyone gets a second chance. Or like My Little Pony. Everyone gets redeemed here. Everyone, Evelyn, keep searching for clues in your father's journal. There's gotta be something we can use. Buddy, let's catch the next train to the boardwalk. I would say this has been a very successful day. All right, let's definitely save this. I didn't save that whole time. I was really rolling the dice on that one. But at least you got to saw most of it. All right, well, I have hope. Hope for the future. I'll see y'all on Thursday. We're gonna keep playing Alice in Wonderland, and hopefully this time we won't be spinning out of control. Well, Weather Nerdy Boy, I was streaming originally from 7 to 9 just because of my work schedule, because usually right after I would come home from work, Dan and I would hang out, and then he goes to the climbing gym right around 6:30, so that gives me enough time to like test my audio, test the stream, and then start streaming. But I would be down to start doing some earlier streams too. But yeah, I'll see y'all on Thursday. Have a good rest of your night. Here is the goose. All right, good night everybody.
Shabby Lord me.